today's topic of discussion. Did you guys know that there's a live action
Yeah, sorry.
How to Train Your Dragon coming up?
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
How to Train Your
yeah.
Dragon live
Okay.
action.
Who's doing it? Is it still DreamWorks or like who's producing?
Uh, Phil, is it Netflix?
I don't. I don't care about How to Train Your Dragon like that. Okay. No, I fucking love the
Damn,
movies,
that's
man. I fucking love the movies, but
exactly.
whenever I hear something is getting a live action remake, I'm like, I already watched what I wanted to watch.
Exactly. Like, why bring it up again? It's like the same thing. Like, this all showed me like this thing meme where they're like redoing Twilight. Why? Who's asking for these things?
Exactly.
Like, come on. Let it die. You know what I mean?
It becomes a
And the
thing of
thing is,
like,
my argument.
yes, you're saying.
What the hell is it? Modern Times? It's in Modern Times?
No.
No.
What is
She's
she
just
with
an
it?
actress, I think.
Oh, I was scared. Oh, I was about to make my argument today to say that How to Train a Dragon is one of those few almost perfect trilogies. And so to come in and then put in a live action makes me think, bruh, like, why would you ruin a good thing? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like Shrek the Fourth. That movie didn't need to be there. We were good with three. Like, three was a good ass fucking ending, you know? Isn't there five Shrek movies also? I don't know. I feel like there's five of them, not just four.
Actually,
But,
there
like-
was a little short clip whereby Ford comes back. It was one of those direct to sequel movies, right? I mean,
Okay.
direct to DVD sequels.
Mm.
Nigga
I
got
watched that
eaten by
shit
a
back in
dragon.
like 07, dog.
What? Wait, hold up. How Lord Farquaad come back? He got eaten by a dragon.
I just don't remember it specifically. I just remember I was excited to watch it because it was in 3D and I had 3D glasses.
Yeah. Actually, fuck with that. I watched Shrek the second and Shrek the third in 3D.
In
'cause I
3D.
also had the 3D glasses.
Ah.
Heavy fuck, bro. Heavy fuck with that shit, bro. Like, yeah.
Yes.
Did
3D,
the
bruh.
3D glasses actually work?
No, I don't
I
think so.
think-
Or do I
Big
have
question,
shit
actually.
vision?
I don't think in bots it
Big
happened.
question. I think this is one of the. No, it did though. Like, okay, if we're talking 3D glasses in the home and then 3D glasses in the cinema, two different things.
No.
I was out there back in the days, the old school version, where one of them is blue and then the other one is red. I'm thinking that was just the man trying to sell as much product as possible, to be honest, because them motherfuckers didn't really work, but like they
Huh.
tried.
I feel like
They tried, I guess. But like, okay, I was gonna say the actual ones, they kind of work actually. I remember watching a 3D film. I don't remember which one it was, but I mean, it didn't pop out of the screen and lick my face type of shit. But like, you could see like, okay, cool, yeah, like this is a 3D film,
Nah,
and I
dog.
appreciated it. And I was like, okay,
Honestly, for me, it always felt like how some people, when they're young, they get what's it called? They get like a bottle of beer and then they drink it and they act so fucking drunk. Also, one fucking can. They
oh, you
act so drunk.
gotta pretend to
Because they
sell
don't know
it.
what being drunk feels like. And they don't want to be the only person that didn't get drunk. So they act drunk. That's what 3D glasses felt like to me.
I see where you're coming
honestly
from,
just
actually.
wanted to slap a motherfucker who was enjoying that shit because I couldn't enjoy it.
So the point of contention within the film is that
Holy shit.
so basically there's a whole
Uh-huh.
problematic thing of like why are they casting a black actress.
Someone who's not blonde.
Yes, exactly. As
Red hair.
specifically coming from a Nordic background, because
She's black.
essentially How to Train Your Dragon happens within the Viking era Nordic background, huh?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about this film? What's your 2 cents on this?
Okay.
film?
Okay,
My
Phil.
thing of it is, I understand the arguments that are made in favor of what's it called of race swapping characters into underrepresented minorities, right?
Yes.
I understand the argument being
Uh-huh.
made. In the same way, I understand the counter argument of everybody was saying race swapping is bad,
Hmm.
but all of a sudden, when it's race swap to a minority, motherfuckers are celebrating it. Either
Exactly.
it's
Huh.
all good or it's all bad.
Hmm. Which is
Is
it?
my end point for it.
Mm,
And then
As
Abe.
in,
I get that. And yeah, I was gonna say my first impression is this. I don't like the fact that they're race swapping her to like a black character. She doesn't look black to be honest, so I could
Hmm.
barely tell to be honest. But if like they put somebody like what's this lady from Wakanda Forever, the bald chick as one of them characters, I'd fume actually. I'd fume gang because I'm like, bro, what the
hey,
hell?
Lupita's in
This
this.
is the darkest woman I've ever seen. Bruh, I'll be so shook. So for me, I feel like it really depends on what the director is trying to do. Is the director trying to create a direct replication of the film and is just trying to portray it in real life, or are they taking creative steps to actually create a whole new world of their own? But its theme is how to train your dragon. In that
Mm.
sense, then I'll be like, okay, fine. The director can have creative liberties to do whatever the fuck that he wants. But if you tell me that they're just including a black person because they want to be inclusive of minorities. For me, it's like not only are you selling the movie off to the devil, but you're also making it more terrible.
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
because of the fact that there would be now inconsistencies. Like now I'm gonna have to try and explain to myself because I know damn well you're not gonna do it. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to explain to myself why there's a black person chilling in the coldest place on the
On the
planet,
planet,
fighting
huh?
with dragons, and their name is Hiccup. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Usually,
you know?
like the most common argument that I've heard against this is that, yo guys, it's just a movie. You can do whatever you want in a movie.
Or that dragon's in this, but you're gonna fight a black girl.
Yeah.
That's the most unrealistic
Yeah.
part of it. That there are black people inside.
Bro,
That is a good fucking argument.
Right.
you can't fight that. I mean,
No, it is. Only I could actually fight that. I would fight that by saying, look, you're creating a world, you know, and if you're
Exactly.
making a world, one of the the number one principle of world building is consistency.
Is
If
consistency.
one thing happens 1 year, 100 years before, it best have to have some kind of either effect or presence, or it should remain static
Exactly.
in the present day. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna bring in black people, right? I'm already armed with the notion that oh shit, black people come from all the way south.
Yeah.
How do we have black people in the thingy? And if you don't either
Oh.
explain that or rectify it one way or another, that's just pandering to the
Okay.
highest bidder.
Wait.
Like it stops becoming about the movie. It stops
Exactly.
becoming about the
Yeah.
money. And I'm like, bruh, come on.
Hey,
Fast and the Furious 7 is there for that.
Hey.
Don't do that to How to Train Your Dragon.
hey, how about this as an argument, right? With this whole,
Okay.
how did black people end up there? They got on a boat.
Mhm. Nigga, tell me which nigga on a boat, bruh.
Viking
And if you say
raiders
slavery,
were raiding
I'll
shit.
accept that.
Viking raiders were raiding shit. And then
You know what?
generations down the
I'ma
line,
take that shit. That's
is
funny
the
as hell.
descendant of that.
Well, damn.
I think
Okay, I will accept that.
Oh, no, I still don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like defending it, but that is a perfectly good excuse.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. As in, like, there's so many ways to defend it, but personally, your preference is not for it all the way.
Exactly.
I be.
My preference will always be either all of it's okay or none of it is.
Mm.
I understand representation. Like,
Mhm.
I remember watching this thing, watching Fairly Odd Parents once, and they mentioned Botswana.
Oh.
My dad like was
Fucking kidding me.
walking in the room as he heard this TV show about white people
That's
in America
uncanny.
talking about Botswana. Mr. Crocker asked me about what's it called. He was talking about this thing. What's the cat? he was testing Timmy's intelligence,
Huh.
hitting him with pop quiz questions, and one of the
Okay.
questions was, "What's the capital city of Botswana?" And
Yo.
Timmy's like, Gaborone.
That is
Yeah.
My dad
That's
was
more.
fucking hyped when
I
he saw
gotta
that
Google
shit.
this shit now.
My dad was fucking
What?
hyped this shit when he saw this shit. So I fully understand
I
the
actually-
representation.
Represent.
Okay. Okay.
But at the end of the day, I
Alright.
still say that either none of it's okay or all of it's okay.
Mm, mm. I
I
fully.
heard that.
It's like with that whole entire Hamilton thing whereby they made all the founding fathers ethnic minorities, and I'm just like, if that's okay, you should also be okay with MLK being played by Anthony Hopkins.
Or Ryan Gosling.
Exactly. Bruh.
Okay,
What
so
the
How to
hell?
Train Your
Okay,
Dragon.
okay. In my mind, I was gonna say. In my mind, I was gonna ask, how much of that do you think is actually on purpose, like intentive? Do you think the Botswana government slipped like Nickelodeon a couple of dollars so that they can say their name?
Nah,
Because
nah.
that actually happens a lot in the media, like smoke, like tobacco and stuff like that. Like you don't see advertisements of that shit at all, but it's in the media all the time. That's
I-
because the smoking companies
Nah,
are actually
nah,
pumping
nah,
that shit and
It,
financing.
it was just a short.
So I'm thinking,
just
I don't know.
random fire questions, like the same way that we find out that the only reason why Iceland is
Right.
called Iceland is because Eric the Red was a fucking troll. He wanted everybody
Well,
to
damn.
go to Greenland, and when they showed up to Greenland, they found out that shit was icy as fuck. He told everybody he was going to Iceland,
Ma,
and everybody was like, "Nah, we don't want to go there, but that shit is green as fuck." It's just one of